Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again to discuss the latest video from Amberlynn Reed. Yesterday, she posted a little photo situation type of video, where there was a photo in the thumbnail of her, like, with a bunch of stuff. I hesitate to call it any certain particular word. I almost said junk, but I'm like, I don't know. The title of this video says that she is donating some stuff to charity. Specifically, well, it doesn't even say charity, honestly. It specifically says donating and reacting to my old videos. So donating could mean a lot of things. Like, it could just mean she's donating her stuff to Goodwill, which is, like, still better than just throwing it away, but it's not necessarily the same kind of concept of, like, donating to a charity or things like that. And I was trying to remember a time in life where she had done this before, or, like, talked about donating to charity before, or, like, buying stuff to donate to charity, and I don't remember what was going on in this world at the time. It was November 2019. I found an old video of me reacting to her, and we didn't even actually see her donating anything. We got to watch her literally sit on a phone and try to call somebody to ask them what they needed as far as donations went. I'll link to that down below in a pinned comment if you want to go check out that video. What I had to say at the time, because I also was curious, like, what were my thoughts? And I think I'm pretty, over time, sometimes our opinions and our thoughts change. That's like a normal thing to do. I think in general, I feel like it's pretty cringe for social media influencers to document themselves doing good things. It's one thing to do, like, a charity stream or things like that. It's another to be like, let me film myself taking stuff to a homeless shelter and donating to less fortunate people. Because at that point, I don't know, it's some aspects of it feel disingenuous. I don't know what word I'm looking for. But I will also say, and that's essentially kind of what I said in that video. But I will say I generally still feel like it's, like, maybe a little bit cringe, but also, like, the reality is if you're truly giving things that are needed to people, if you have a camera around too, I guess go for it, as long as people are actually being helped. But at the time of the last video, it did seem really weird. And I can't remember if there was, like, context of her, like, doing it to make up for something. To be quite honest, I only watched the part of the video of my video where I talked about her donating to charity. So that's that on that. But yeah, with that being said, I think, like, let's just jump in to this week's video, today's video. Like I said, it's called Donating and Reacting to My Old Videos. So also she's trying to be a reaction channel again. Can't wait. That turned out really well for her last time. So let's get to.
So I wanted to show you guys Twinkie's
Hi, Twonk.
collar.
Hi, Twonk.
See it? You can't. There we go.
And you still can't see it, bestie.
I decided to cover it, but yeah, if you guys remember when I showed it in my unboxing video, this is what it looks like. This part goes in the front, but
I don't know.
It's so cute.
For me,
it's made for a dog. Don't worry.
I don't think it's cute. But as long as you love it, as long as Twonk likes it, which I don't know, based on this face right here, I don't know if she does or doesn't. But, as long as y'all like it, that's what matters, right?
Okay, so we're about to clean this random closet that we have in the hallway, just full of a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure how it's going to look afterwards.
Uh-huh. What do you mean by...
Here's a before.
What do you mean by clean? Do you just mean, like, reorganize? Like, is the closet dirty?
Okay, so we finished the closet. I don't know if you guys are going to notice a difference, but this is...
I'm just gonna, before you show it, I'm just gonna take a guess that I probably won't notice a difference. Like, truly, I'm sure that the difference is just aesthetically and not necessarily, like, functionality or anything like that. Like, that was the point I was trying to make about her egg carton the other day. It's not that that egg carton couldn't serve a purpose, but when it comes to organization for Amberlynn or, like, anything like that, it's never truly about the functionality. It's always about the aesthetics, okay? It's always about how it actually looks. So I have a feeling you might have moved some boxes around. And by you, I mean wifey might have moved some boxes around. Let's get to...
Organized and more of a system for us. And I just feel like
that
it doesn't overwhelm me so much.
That looks nearly the same, except that you turn the light on. You turn the light on. And there might be... Is that a new shelf to the left? Like, that looks nearly the same.
Because, like, especially our board games, they were just, like, everywhere. Our Christmas wrapping paper, literally everywhere.
It all literally is still everywhere. It's all literally still everywhere. I don't understand how this helped.
I just feel like it looks a lot better. Yay.
I mean, as long as that's what works for you, but that does not look better. I literally just watched a woman named Frugal Fit Mom. I love her, actually. She's a very nice lady. I've talked to her in the DMs. But she literally just posted a whole video about how she reorganized her sister's pantry. And she made, like, actual, very thoughtful changes, could explain why she was making the changes she did, in terms of, like, for instance, she moved some things to be more accessible to the kids because they were things that the kids were going to be grabbing. And she moved some things that you don't use as often to the top and all this stuff. And it was so... thoughtful in ways that I'm not an organized person in that kind of way. Like, Noel organizes our pantry and stuff more than I do, but I was just like, that was so helpful. What could you could have given me so much more context for all of this. I mean, I don't know why I'm expecting Frugal Fit Mom levels of content here. Like, it's not gonna happen, but but it's just like, give me something.
Hey guys. So
hey.
Right now I'm just getting ready for the day.
Oh,
this is
are we back to Showerlynn? Yes, my favorite character, my favorite era, Showerlynn. We're here.
Him love, Bath and Body Works lotion.
Oh, maybe she's just lotioning
we're actually
up.
about to go to Goodwill because I have some stuff I want to donate.
Oh.
I've been doing like deep clean.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're just donating to Goodwill. You're just dumping your trash off at Goodwill. Okay. All right. Way to just say donating to make people think you were doing something more than what you were doing.
And spring cleaning, really. And I have a lot to go.
Okay.
It's honestly been so fun. I don't know. I love cleaning. Getting rid of stuff is just like therapeutic for me.
Is it? Well, you got a lot of stuff to give away. You got a lot of stuff to get rid of. So, yeah. Also, the ways that you could prevent yourself from having to be in that situation is not buying so many things you don't need at all hours of the day.
This is my perfume of choice today. I'm trying to decide what to do with my hair.
It looks great,
think
bestie.
Because it's up. Because I look at it, like my hair is clean and pristine, okay? And I'm just like,
girl,
nope.
Stop trying to convince me I don't care. Wear your hair however you want. I'm sick of it. I know you shower. Okay? I'm sick of it. And I will always live for an Amberlynn Reed poop bun. I will always live for a poop bun. So if this is how you want to wear your hair, baby girl, do it.
And that's what you guys see. So, yeah. It's easier to handle.
I do have to say.
Cut it, so I kind of just like deal with it.
I do have to say, there are more attractive ways. Not that this is unattractive. I'm not saying that the poop bun is unattractive. Y'all might say that. I just told you I appreciate a good poop bun moment. But there do have to be... I've seen people with nice buns. You can put your hair up in a way that's not like that. You can choose to put your hair up in other ways if you want. Like, you don't have to settle... Like, you can get your hair up and out of your face and off your neck and whoever, whatever, without doing that. There are other options. She acts like the default only option is a poop bun, and that's just not the case.
style. So I am getting rid of this pile.
Oh, I need a ring light.
There's just like a grocery cart carrier situation, a blanket. Under here, there's like earrings, makeup brushes.
Nobody
used.
How many times we gotta tell you nobody wants your crusty earrings except me, because I did pay for some, but nobody wants your crusty used earrings, bestie. Throw them away. They're cheap. They're from Shein or AliExpress or wherever you got them from.
Purses, some books, and stuff like that. And then I'm also getting rid of all of these DVDs.
Oh my god.
Pokemon cards.
See, this is also why I told you all those videos a long time ago that you didn't need to buy all these DVDs.
There are a few movies where I second guessed and I was like, oh my god, should I keep them? Like, It Takes Two with Mary-Kate and Ashley.
It Takes
Rent,
Two. Oh, Rent!
Musical. Mask. Cher's in that.
She
Life
is.
Size, The Tower of Banks.
Oh my god, the classics.
But deep down.
The classics! Also, The Vow. Oh my gosh, all of these classics in here, girl. Do you have two different versions of Poltergeist? You have two different versions of Poltergeist. I can't believe you're getting rid of Rent. Can't believe you're getting rid of It Takes Two. Easy A? Easy A is one of my faves. But you can almost catch that on the old, what is that channel called? ABC Family? I think it's called something different. Freeform? I think it's on there a lot these days, but wow, so many classics. Also, consider just streaming these. I'm sure a lot of these are available on some kind of streaming service.
I just know I don't need these. I did keep some, but... Okay, so we have everything in the back of the trunk.
Okay.
Goodwill. We also got Twinkie with us.
Oh, little Twonk. Also, though, why does Twonk have to come along, though? For real, when you've talked about how much this dog has, like, anxiety in the car, why does Twinkie have to come along for a ride to the Goodwill? Twinkie can't stay home alone for, like, two seconds while you drive and drop off your stuff at the Goodwill?
She likes car rides now, which makes me happy, because they used to give her anxiety, but... My girlfriend's a good driver. I also have massive car anxiety.
Was that shade? Was that shade to previous girlfriends? Was that shade? My girlfriend now is a good driver, so Twinkie doesn't have anxiety anymore. I hear you. I see you.
But when my girlfriend's driving, I will admit that, like, it lessens a lot.
That is continued shade. Continued shade to Destiny and Becky. How cute.
So we have made it to Goodwill, but it's closed, so we're just going to leave it out here.
Oh, I was like, is that all Amberlynn stuff? That's way more stuff than what was in the back of that car.
We also have some pretty litter that we don't use anymore, so getting rid of that.
You're taking it to the Goodwill?
And I use this ring light.
Why are you dropping kitty litter off at the Goodwill? Why not take that to, like, an animal shelter where they will actually use it? What the heck?
Or so.
Yeah, just toss it on there. Toss it up there. Okay, Boxlyn. Okay, Boxlyn.
Ta-da. Bye, Goodwill. It's been nice. Okay, you guys, so I have a little bit of an idea to throw in my vlogs randomly mainly because people have been requesting me to react to my videos. And I don't really want to sit down and react to a full one in this moment. So I figured to get the best of both worlds, reaction and vlogs, because I know you guys want both, that I will react to small clips randomly in my vlogs.
I am curious, did anybody ask for this? I mean, did let me know if any of you were the ones that asked for this. Because she's not good at reactions, which is fine. She doesn't have to be, but she's like not. Also, I know this is a dead horse at this point that I have beaten to a bloody pulp, but like a long time ago, a long time ago, Amberlynn did DM me and asked me for how to do picture-in-picture reactions like I'm doing right now in this moment. And I sent her big, long DMs, and she still has yet to, like, figure out any of that. Which, also, fine. Do it how you want to do it. But it's just so funny to me. It's just literally, truly so funny to me. I also want to note that it looks like she's reacting to... She did a 3-part series once upon a time called Struggles of Being Me. And that's actually... I had done some Amberlynn Reid content prior to this. But that was actually the very first, like, reactions I ever did. Like, true reactions where I was reacting to the video and recording myself. Otherwise, up until that point, it was either me, like, I think I did the Amberlynn Reid Chili video before then, and or, like, some of the After-Lynn Reid shows that I would do after she got done streaming on YouNow and things like that. Like, this was the first video I actually, like, reacted to.
So, I want to start off with the series I did. It is a 3-part series, Struggles Being Me. I figured randomly I will react to some of the struggles. I will talk about if I still have them.
Randomly?
Elaborate, just react to them. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
If you guys don't like it, if I don't like it, we could stop it. But I just figured it would be kind of fun. So, let's start.
Thanks for explaining how a reaction works to me, bestie. Thank you so much. Couldn't figure that out.
Hey, guys. Okay, so this is a 3-part series that I wanted to do.
Also, the whole reason that she was doing a series at the time is a lot of YouTubers tried to, like, take their content and make it into series because Shane Dawson was doing that at the time. Like, Shane Dawson had started doing these, like, 3-part series on his channel or whatever, you know, like with Graveyard Girl, with Jeffree Star, with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, whichever one of the Paul brothers, and they were really successful at the time, so she was trying to, like, emulate that.
Struggle? I feel, like, awkward, but we're gonna get through this. Being me. So, this is my first series ever. I don't know how this is gonna pan out or how it's gonna go. But what this is I'm going to be talking about 10 struggles per video. So there's 3 parts. There's going to be 30 struggles. Yeah.
This was the precursor to the 127 reasons why I've got to lose weight in the New Year video that she did, where she literally listed off 127 things.
Being a morbid, obese person. I will say, when I filmed these struggles, these series here, I filmed all 3 videos in the same day.
We know.
I'm sure you guys could tell based on, like, makeup and hair.
We know.
I just, like, changed my clothing.
We knew.
So that's the random little...
Girl, that's not a fun fact. We all knew that. We all knew that, bestie.
Might not happen to other people. That's why I'm calling the struggles being me, because saying it as, you know, struggles being obese or, you know, everyone is different and everyone struggles differently. And I thoroughly still believe this 100%. A lot of people question if my stamina has gotten better based on the fact that I have been this weight for a few years now, a couple years, whatever. I have purposely tried to improve my stamina. I have went out of my way to just move more.
Yeah.
And there is people on YouTube. We are similar sizes.
There is people.
But our stamina and our capabilities and our struggles are completely different, even if we are the same size. So I think that's, like, the point that I was trying to get across, and I absolutely still feel the same way.
Sure. Yes, thank you for bringing up other people on YouTube, because I do just want to point out and remind you that sometimes it's okay for you to compare yourself to other people on YouTube, and sometimes it's not. And so I guess in this situation, we're saying, no, don't compare me to other people on YouTube because we're all different. So just keep that in mind the next time you say, well, other people on YouTube can do that, because everybody's different. Everybody has their own story.
I think that's why I wanted to
What happened?
To make this is because I wanted people to see what I experience. Because there's so many different types of stereotypes for people my size. And I just want to share with you which ones are true for me. I will say that all of these are pretty embarrassing. Some of them are obvious, but
the like fake reaction she's doing. She's like, girl, acting is not in your skill set at all. It's not in your skill set.
Part 3 of this series for me is the most embarrassing because I saved some of like the worst ones for last because that was mainly like clickbait. Yeah, I was embarrassed, but I wanted to.
That was mainly clickbait. You wanted people to make sure to tune in all the way through all 3 parts so you could get the views.
To be like cute little cliffhanger moments because like
yeah, see.
I'm cliffhanger Lynn, so I'm also curious as I'm watching myself.
Like, not cliffhanger Lynn, but definitely clickbait Lynn.
My face does look a bit more swollen and like puffy here, so I wonder what weight I was. I don't really know if I like mentioned it or not, but I'm definitely curious. Like, oh my god, I don't know if I want to talk about those, but anyways, this is just me being vulnerable, and let's just get into the first part series. The series.
Let's do it.
Okay, so number 1 is back pain. That's kind of like an obvious one. I suffer from really bad lower back pain. Okay. I have been to a chiropractor. This was years ago, and he did tell me that I have a bulged / slipped disc, and that sometimes my spine can get swollen. Yeah. This word is hard for me to pronounce, but hip bursitis. Also experience hip bursitis. I'm bad at pronouncing that.
You know what's so funny? I remember that so specifically because I was just like, at the time, I'd never heard of it. And so I was like, girl, did you make that up? Because I had never heard of it. So many people, even occasionally, most people don't watch this video anymore. And if they do, they're not commenting on it. But back in the day, I used to get comments all the time. Zach, how dare you say that this isn't a real thing? She's just not pronouncing it right. And I'm like, listen, I've never heard of it. And she clearly was struggling to say the name of it. So in my head, I'm like, is this even real? No shade or offense to anybody who has it. I'm sure it's difficult to deal with. I just had never heard of it.
So when I am standing, even for just like 2 minutes, I am in excruciating pain. That's my alarm. I'm gonna stop that. I am in
That was your alarm for medicine. I remember it clearly because around that time, every video you had an alarm going off telling you to take your medicine, and you never actually stopped to go take your medicine. But also, I just want to point out to people, I don't know if Amberlynn's really said this, but like Chantal has said this. Some of my like haters have said this, and people who don't like reaction channels in general have said this. But I just want to point out that like reacting does take some level of skill. Like having interesting, funny commentary does take some kind of skill. What Amberlynn is good at is not this. It's not, she's not adding anything interesting or of value to this reaction, really. She's repeating some things we already know. She's giving us fun facts that we already know, but like she's not really doing this in a fun and interesting way. Okay, so I already want to say that I no longer have this issue. I am so happy about this. I still do experience back pain. The back pain. Back pain? I do still experience back pain, but it's not after 2 minutes. It's after a lot longer. Good. I'm glad you've had improvement. I experience it when I'm doing the dishes. But I can stand for a while and not feel it. So already, like, we're off to a great start here. Perfect. Pain, like... How long is this video? We have 2 minutes left, and she's like 2 minutes into this video that she's reacting to. Just horrid pain. Sometimes I can't even take a full breath. And I know it's because of my weight, because it's gotten worse as I've gained weight. And... honestly, Amberlynn, if I was like a reaction channel and not myself. Wait, what was I gonna say? I don't think... See, I'm telling you, it does take skills to do this goofy shit every day, okay? It is just because of your weight. I also think it's because during this era and during this time, you
did not move much. You were very, very stagnant, and I feel like now I do move a lot more.
Okay,
and I think that definitely helps with back pain.
Good.
I know it doesn't seem like it. Like when I saw the chiropractor, I still remember he was like, you'd be surprised, but moving more, exercising more, stretching more, just moving your body and your muscles and your bones more will make your back hurt less. And it's very freaking true. So it's embarrassing because even just
imagine just taking advice from a medical professional. Imagine. What a concept.
Waiting in the line to see a movie for 2 minutes, I'm like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. Like, it's embarrassing. You can see the pain written on my face. So number 2. Oh my god, that makes me, I don't know, I am so happy to be watching this because I have not watched these literally since I filmed them and edited them. I don't experience that at all anymore.
Good.
And I remember actually exactly what I was referring to here when I went to the movie theater. It was, the back pain was intense, and I was standing in line for maybe. I was standing in line for maybe a minute.
Maybe.
And a half, and my back was hurting so bad I almost requested to go sit in the theater even before I was allowed to.
Can we get to some of the other struggles? I get it. Your back is better now. I get it. Can we get to some of the other struggles?
I do not experience that at all anymore. That's like such a relief.
She's gonna end this on a cliffhanger. She's gonna be like, see more of me reacting to me in my next video. Which also, by the way, speaking of all of those to be continued end screens and stuff, has she ever followed up on the outpatient program? She claimed that was coming.
But I do want to stop with this reaction.
That's all.
Continue this in a future vlog. If you guys enjoy this,
that's all we're watching.
Let me know. Literally,
that's it.
I've only reacted to one struggle, but this.
I was gonna say I've reacted to one struggle. The one struggle that I know for sure I can say I've improved. Great. It sounds like my work is done here.
So long. I don't want to like overwhelm you guys with a super long video because I already have content in this video. But anyways, I'm actually about to go on a walk.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm probably just gonna like end the vlog after that. But let me know if you guys think this is a good idea. And if
I would think it'd be a better idea if you just. It would be a better idea if you just did the whole thing. Thank you for watching. No, you're welcome. Enjoy my view. Enjoy my view. Welp, you little stinkers. that was that. That was something. I love that she clickbaited it with donating, and all it was her leaving her junk at the Goodwill, which, like, I guess isn't a lie. You know, it's not really a lie, is it? It's not really necessarily a lie. And also her reacting to all of 2 minutes of one video of herself when the title said reacting to my old videos. You're reacting to a clip from one video, girl. But if you want to see my reaction to that, I'll leave that and the video where I reacted to the donation phone call in a pinned comment down below if you want to go back and check those. I will say, like, it's probably very possible that I would not say some of the things that I said back then in a video today. But in case you're curious how far I've come during my YouTube journey, maybe go check that out. Otherwise, that's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below and hit the bell button so you get notifications every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!